some rear grip problems late on. Well, they need that scenario right.
Fingers crossed on that one. Oh, blimey. They said, the Yamaha guys, we don't want to make any block passes, we'll only pass on the Rins ahead of Mir.
I can't wait to see a replay of Jorge Martin's start. It was absolutely sensational. One of the best ahead of his teammate Fabio Quartararo. Vinales lining up the move. No, thought about it, but no way through at turn 5.
Quartararo is going to have to try and get the job done on the start-finish straight in 14th or 15th place.
As good of a start it was for that man there, Jorge Martin, on the opening night for Franco Morbidelli. Something happened to him on that first lap as well, second lap rather, because Lecco owner Alex Marquez.
Sorry, the door was just left slightly open from the rookie Martin, and through he goes.
Yeah, there was something happened to Morbidelli on. Oh, yeah, Vinales has got Martin as well.
Yeah, no surprise.
No, absolutely. No, I mean, this is all about
to pick him off, so Alex Rins then moves up into 7th place.
Got in hot Ross. They really do. That's an exceptional lap time by place. It's just around half a second.
Believe it or not, that is 1,000th of Jorge Lorenzo back into
Vinales. The two factory Yamaha men are starting to
try and gang up on the Ducatis. That's what they're doing at the moment. That is a new best race lap.
No sense in Vinales.
Just holding back a bit based on what you just said a moment ago, Matt. In the back of his mind, he has got that, and he's thinking, I'm not. He had to make it stick at turn 6. Number 42 goes through into 6th place.
At the back of his mind is thinking, if I'm riding pretty smartly at the moment, Bagnaia.
Well, if he backs these guys up, that 7 or 8 riders in this, as it is at the moment, the early stages, it's all about Ducatis, 1, 2 and 3, but the Yamaha... Quartararo makes a move. That was brave.
Yeah, he's got that Yamaha turning on a sixpence, hasn't he?
Is it a matter of time before Quartararo finds a way through? Of course, Matt, they've got to do this.
The problem is, though, wherever they do past Jack Miller, they've got to get at least 5 or 6 bike lengths, and then just up the inside of Miller through turn 15. Now then, this could be the most disheartening experience of Fabio, although hands on the brakes, wasn't it, into the first corner. Miller didn't even have a slipstream there, Steve, and he was still able...
At the end of the last lap and the start of this one from Fabio Quartararo, he had to do that. Now, Maverick Vinales has just watched all of that.
There's a scene how you do it from Fabio Quartararo's point of view. This is Franco Morbidelli, who's having an absolutely awful early on that dropped him back to 19th, and now he's in 20th.
He can't get into the 55s. No. There's definitely a problem reflective of the speed he's got. Bagnaia is now being told that he's got company. But
last night in FP4, and he's putting together a very strong race, as he so often does. PB lap on the last circuit.
Someone's going things, Matt, but I thought I just heard. Oh, yeah. We have. Taka Nakagami's gone down. What a shame in terms of his pace. He's crashed at turn 9.
High 55s, nowhere near good enough from Taka Nakagami. There's only out of his skin here, Quartararo.
Alex ever so slightly quicker than Maverick Vinales ahead of him. He's hoping these guys all engage in battle.
Yeah, the Oliveira chart Rossi was hoping for after such an outstanding qualifying last night. Out of the top 10 now, the doctor check. Sorry, back.
They got bullied down into turn 1 by the Ducatis. They have worked beautifully to get back on terms.
Because Fabio's pace is really on the money. The Ducatis ahead of him are not getting away. So Vinales can just sit. Quartararo, as he knows he's not. But this is a good position for Maverick Vinales to be in, because he knows that Fabio Quartararo is in trouble. Because if Alex Rins is there at this stage of the Grand Prix, we know how good he is with his... Well, Alex Rins could be a potent threat towards the end of this race as well.
Vinales looks like, doesn't he, that he's got the better...
Yeah, it looks like, to the naked eye, that Bagnaia and Zarco are just starting to perhaps stretch away
far, and still plenty of it left.
This might be it, at turn 15. This could well be it. No, he thought about it again.
Bagnaia still leads, though. 10th or so in it, back to Pramac Ducati ride.
And Zarco, you've got to say, he's doing an excellent job here. He's kept his powder dry, used the power of the Ducati now than Vinales. Oh, but Quartararo has been lethal on the brakes in that first corner. He really is strong, a lot of confidence in that front.
Last lap, and you're looking at him on screen, the Suzuki rider, Alex Rins. A 54.9.
Martin then, he's up into 8th, but he's a long, long way back of the lead group. He's got half a second to recover.
Oh, it's coming. Rins fancies this one. He's done brilliant work from 9th on the grid.
Just going to pose. So many riders talked last night about you can't discount Alex Rins. Yes, he started from the 3rd right. Quartararo and Vinales did at turn 6.
Yeah, Vinales also had another look at his teammate. We're riding on ahead of Quartararo right now. He'd be able to get on terms with Bagnaia and Zarco. There's 3 different Rins through.
Yeah, that was coming. That was coming. I bet if you looked at a lap-by-lap analysis, though, Steve, and that's going to be Bagnaia and Miller.
Oh, and he bites straight back. Lovely stuff from Jack Miller. As they make their way, he's done it on the straight. It will be the move into turn 1 that he needed. Yeah. Good stuff from Vinales. Now
by Vinales, just ran Quartararo out to the curb. There was no way that the Frenchman could then turn in.
Alex Rins on Jack Miller, just given Jack Miller the nudge he needs to say, do you know what? I don't want to fall too far.
As could he? He could not retaliate straight away.
Oh, no, he couldn't. But like we said,
Miller have not done a 54 in this race because they're thinking so much about tyre conservation.
This is the battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. There's a bit of a gap back then to the world champion Mir, who's just ahead of Aleix and Paul Espargaro.
It's been a Hucka Morbidelli in 19th place, nowhere near.
Maverick Vinales' corner speed is so impressive.
Yeah, and look how quickly this is as good as we've seen Maverick Vinales for quite some time, I'd wager to say.
It is, yeah, and it's aggressive as well from Maverick Vinales. I agree, Matt. I think this is the best we've seen him.
Bounces and goes back into 4th place.
Helpless to stop that.
Yeah.
Fabio Quartararo.
Free time, isn't it? Look at that, drag a space shuttle, that thing could.
Miller then sets his sights now on Vinales. Now got the Yamaha ahead of him. Now he'll know that he's got the speed edge over Fabio Quartararo,
who's taking time out of the world champion, hand over fist to Mir. 55-1 from Aleix Espargaro. Not Aleix Espargaro, he wouldn't be surprised if mid-race a big group started to form just because.
This is a new and improved Maverick Vinales on the Monster Energy Yamaha. He moves up into 2nd place.
I said, play to your strengths. We know.
Oh, Rins, he's now going through as well. Beautiful.
Play to your strengths. That's what the
Maverick Vinales is on fire.
Almost elbow contact there with Pecco Bagnaia, the race leader.
Stand lunch. We want some of it. This is excellent stuff. The best we've seen of him for some time. He was boosted. Dream here on the Ducati. I mean, that can't happen. I won't believe it if that happens.
So Vinales.
Davide Tardozzi said at the start of the race, I'm not sure what will happen with the wind, whether it will help Yamaha. Top speed advantage has been negated by this wind. 337.
Now then, Vinales, is he going to be close enough to strike on Bagnaia here? No, he's not.
He won. Quartararo on this lap looks like he's just struggling to live with the pace.
Yeah. So Bagnaia has dropped down nearly into 56s. That last lap was a 55.9. Clearly his. On
the rookies, by the way, Bastianini, fair play to him. He's up to 12th. He's gone past Jorge Martin.
Yeah, there's been a mistake. So no points at the moment for Petronas Yamaha SRT. That's an absolute disaster for them.
This is just a. But Maverick Vinales is coming. He's got his eyes on the prize here. Now then, see what has happened to Ducati's speed. There's a headwind, of course, which isn't helping, but Vinales is actually exactly what it is.
Vinales, is he going to be close enough in the braking zone for turn 1? No, he's not at the moment. Fabio for a rare top 6 finish for the factory Aprilia team, only 5 in their Premier Class history previous.
This is going to go down as one of his best. If he wins this race, it'll be his best ever MotoGP race. Ask questions of Bagnaia, and so far he's holding firm, the number 63.
They're all doing the top 3 Miller power. Although he has wrestled that place back, hasn't he, again, Alex Rins? He's putting.
Pecco Bagnaia still leads on the factory Ducati. Maverick, beautiful stuff from Top Gun. Maverick Vinales takes the lead here, and
he's going to try, and what he's trying to do here now is just push the Ducatis to stress those tyres out a little bit more. He thinks he's going to have the real hot laps and see what the Ducatis have got. Are they going to really push and attack, wary that they might encounter some. Well, it's Top Guns, all guns blazing at the moment, isn't it, for Maverick Vinales? This is as good as we've seen him. Suzuki's they're not out of it either, are they, as well? Vinales then leads over the line at the start of lap 6. 3rd place for quite some time, the Frenchman, but for how much longer? Because he's got Rins swarming all over his rear tyre.
And Fabio Quartararo, by the way, with pole behind, and Enea Bastianini is 10th, the rookie.
Aprilia's 5 top 6 finishes in MotoGP was right here with Aleix Espargaro in Qatar 27. This man in the top. I did not expect to see Jack struggling like this.
I'll be honest, Matt, at this moment in time, second with Bagnaia 3rd, I would have said that's pretty unlikely.
Well, he's checking out here, Vinales. Zarco at the moment, Zano. This is a proper, genuine demolition.
Impressively, and more impressive than that, sorry, Matt, is the fact that he's had to get his elbows out in this.
To really know what Maverick Vinales is going to turn up, you were wondering whether he was going to wilt, but no. He's been absolutely
in the other spots for the podium.
Yeah, Mir might get mugged here, you know. Bagnaia might be lining up a bit of slipstream down the start finish. Late drama. Ducati's proud winning record in Losail is about to come to an abrupt end. Not what the 9th place. Alex Rins can't get through on Fabio Quartararo as well. Rins is
quite the night to open the 2021 season here. Not what we expected at all.
Class.
Unbelievable move.
Pure
what
class.
A job. They'll celebrate this like a victory as they now head into the last corner.
Well, it's been the Spaniards. Is Mir going to hang on to that 2nd place? It looks like he will do.
Take my breath away, Top Gun. What a... The world champion looked set for 2nd, and he doesn't even manage to finish on the podium.
But it looked like Mir had it absolutely nailed on. He got hammered by the Ducatis. Did he just lose a bit of grip lunge on him? Nothing he could do about it. Brilliant by Maverick Vinales, one of the rides of his Grand Prix career. Mir, the world champion, 4 or 5 bites.
He's wide.
Clear. He's gone wide.
He's gone
Do you know what he's
wide.
doing there, Steve? That was knows now. He knows they're coming. They're coming. Here come the red missiles. Absolutely powerless. Joan Mir. He knew that a Ducati, at least one, was going to slip.